Okay guys, I found out what the truth is. Only when you really tension up the water pump, which I'm doing now with the adjustable wrench you see there, only then you can see that the alignment of the tensioner changes. I did snug up on the water pump, and yes, I did see this notch move in that direction. So this system is actually working, but not in the way I was expecting it at first hand. But it's working. So let me continue. Okay guys, so this is where I am now. I have tightened the water pump up, and the notch of the tensioner has gone from this position over here. I'll show you on the engine, but I can't show you the notches of the tensioner on the engine. So that is where we are now. The belt is tight, quite fairly tight at least. Seemed to be lined up quite evenly, nicely. You see the notches, you see my marks, you see everything. And okay, now I will rotate the engine twice. Why twice? Because going round twice on the crankshaft means that I have at least one rotation on the camshaft. So I have to rotate the crankshaft 720 degrees in order to rotate camshaft 360 degrees. Okay, and then I'm going to check the alignment and timing of the belt again. And I do so clockwise. I'm sorry guys, I have to put you down. I need both my hands for this. So I did 2 rotations on the crankshaft. Sometimes it's a bit because you have to push against the compression of the engine, of course. But hey, okay. And here I am. Watch. These are perfectly aligned now. Right? You see these 2 marks align perfectly as well. These 2 do. And I hope you can see it, but it's also aligned here down. So up to the next step. My next step now will be to loosen the water pump bolts once again a bit and adjust the tension on the belt until this notch, which is currently here, aligns with this notch, so that the belt tensioner is still tensioning on the belt. I hope you understand me. Please do focus. Yes, please focus. Okay, once more. This notch will have to end up at this notch. So currently it is here. Now I'm going to slacken the belt a little bit until it's here. So that is what I did. I took the adjustable wrench out. I tightened the bolts on the water pump. They are not completely fastened, but they will be, of course. But I wanted, of course, the water pump not to rotate anymore. I still have the notches of the alignment notches down there lined up as far as I can see perfectly, and also the same with the alignment. of the camshafts and on the bottom of the crankshaft. So I am now 100% sure that I'm okay and fine. So my next move is bolt up the water pump and make sure that it's really tightened up, okay? And that means not tightening it until we die, but just tighten it enough so that I don't have any water leaks. And then I'm going to button the baby up again. And the first part of course will be the last part to leave, and that is the engine mount here. There. Followed by the covers. So I'm going at it. I believe I'm still going strong. So this is where I am now. The covers are back on. The first part of the motor mount is on, and I reattached the steering pump line. The next move now is to install the serpentine belt for all the accessories. I don't expect a lot of trouble with that, but first of all it's a question of the harmonic balancer. It should be put back on. Now many people may question if this belt is worn, and so if it is, which one is the worn belt? The right one is the worn belt, and it's easily to be seen. As you see, these well, how do you call that? How do you call those? They are much more worn, smaller, less wide than the new belt. Not to mention, of course, the cracks of age and all that kind of stuff. So let's go at it. So, having done the accessory belt, there you have it. The motor mount install was a quick and easy one. Home stretch, home stretch. I'm now going to take the jack and the engine away. Yeah. Next came the mud guard, of course, and install the drain plug in the radiator. So what's left to do now is the wheel, put her back on her wheels, air intake, fill her up with coolant. I'm almost home. And now the moment of truth. You know, you've got to check if you did your job right. So there she goes. She seems a little bit quieter. Well, maybe because several bearings, of course, have been replaced. But you noticed it. First turn of the key. And I don't hear anything like bang, bang, rattle and ring. So I have to fill the coolant system, of course. It's now partially full, but let her pump. I'll warm her up a little bit and I'm going to clean up this mess. Well, without having driven her right now, but I don't think I really need to. I call this a success. For those of you who are viewing this, I hope this information was a bit of value to you. If not, I'm sorry. See ya.